Receiving content.
And
Okay, and we are live. Welcome everybody to Monkeys Fly. Monkeys are going for a flight again. And that's a horrible title, I know. So forget about
we'll
that.
work
We're
we'll
working
work
on
on
it.
it.
Today, it's just me and Mr. Moondog. Zig is off on assignment with family.
I like
Um,
that.
and we will have one of our followers flying with us today, Mike. So you'll be seeing him buzzing around in the background. Hopefully he'll be keeping up with us. I
Possibly.
imagine he won't. Um, we're actually going to be doing a series of shorter flights today. We're going to be going from Dublin to London, then from London to Frankfurt, and then we're going to end up in Berlin. We're flying the 757 today. Uh, looks like we could have a little bit of rain in it off and on throughout our flights. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started with our pre-flight stuff. And while we're doing that, make sure if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button for me, Mr. Moondog, and everybody else in the Monkey Show, which are linked in our channels. And make sure you hit that. Make sure if you have any questions, you throw it up in the chat.
And we might actually see it and respond to it.
Well,
Should be able to.
I'll see it. I can't promise Moondog will.
Right now. We are in Dublin and we're getting ready to take off. We're headed to London. We're leaving what is it? Dublin International?
Dublin International to Gatwick.
Gatwick. Yep. And then we'll be headed to Frankfurt after that, and then Berlin. So don't ask why we're going to this route. I just saw stuff and said, that looks good. So that's what we're doing. All right, so let's... I hate this one lane view that it does.
I hate this. I hate how I can't see straight on with... I mean, I guess I could if I went to center seat or something.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that.
That doesn't help any.
So let's pull down the top view there and start with...
While we're doing this, I saw that, I think it's Rico, the place that we got the P3 Orion and the C-47s from. They have some new aircraft that just came out free.
Alright. Somehow I clicked on it again. I've got the freaking mouse the mouse is doing the flying, so
just right click and then click on
mouse yokes, there we go. I don't know how I accidentally popped that thing up there. Alright, so battery. Battery to auto. APU to start.
play a little tune here, checking all of our audio tests.
You have alright, bus ties, electrical, generators. So hopefully that better pick up to on here pretty quickly. And
Alright, let me look at the flight plan over here.
alright. Position, wings, engine anti-icing. Those we don't want yet. That we want. No smoking. Seatbelts to auto for the moment. Get all the lights on because it's still early in the morning.
Okay. Make sure I have all my lights on.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I forgot something. Those are kind of important. I can't remember. Electrical engine could CONT. Those get clicked too? I don't think so.
Wait a minute. No. Electrical, you're talking over there, far left side. No,
Yeah.
they do not. Yeah, they do not. Alright, so now if we look down here, we want to just go through, turn that on. Cruising speed for where we're at, we probably really don't need up over 275.
I believe I set 240. No, 280.
No, for cruise,
Yeah.
280? Okay, we'll do the same then. Our cruise level, though, is going to be 255. Route. Load.
Is it Shift J or Control J? Shift J for the jetway, right?
Control J.
And
Load.
Shift E to close all the doors.
Yes. Alright, so we have that. We're ready to actually start this thing, so we need to
Jetways
shut doors.
going away.
Side doors, Control J to pull back that.
Alright, contact ATC. Find out which way they want us to take off.
Dublin clearance delivery, Boeing, IFR to Gatwick, ready to copy. Boeing is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Flying runway heading, climb
Oh no, I don't want clearance, sorry.
Your frequency is 119.55, squawk 0255.
Alright.
Boeing, cleared to
Uh,
Gatwick Airport
Yeah,
as
watching
filed.
on tablet in
Flying
bed.
runway heading,
Okay, Kev, well,
climb
at least you made it out of the chair and safely to the bed. Ain't gonna guarantee that this won't put you to sleep, but you know. Yes. Weird. Alright, so now we want to jump on this, and we want to do altitude 13.
Alright, runway 28.
And then, nope, radio, nav, and next page, and
runway 28 using taxiway Lima 2 Foxtrot 1
next
Echo
page?
1 runway 16
Here it is.
Boeing.
IXP is ended 1657, already done.
240.
And you know what I forgot to do? I was going to do it. I was going to reset my internet real quick, but I didn't, because I had comments that it was a little choppy earlier. All right, and then, all right, so
1,500 feet.
we're all good that way. Shift P for pushback.
And since I do not know my way around the airport, I will be turning on progressive taxi.
You don't know your way around. All right.
This is what, only the second time we've ever been in this airport?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, what's going on here? start it up.
All right, so the one thing that I don't like is like when you're jumping around outside view and then you come back in and you're sometimes like facing the back of the cabin.
Yeah, that has to do with which way you're facing when you go back in. So if you're facing sideways or backwards, it'll have you facing the same way.
Yeah.
Alright,
Now,
which one is it again?
I want shift 2 because I want traffic. Come on.
Oh, by all means, truck. The truck just drove right underneath my plane.
Okay, well.
Alright, here we go.
That's on. We don't need the parking brake now, but we are going to do double ground.
I wish they gave you the option to which way you wanted to push back to.
Yeah. Well, you can do it on that program that you can add on for all the grounds stuff. That's GSX or something like that.
Yeah.
Runway 28, so that's going to be heading to a. All right.
I was almost kind of curious to see if you could actually hurricane up now that it's really close to Florida without needing
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure. I don't know, maybe FSX just doesn't, the Steam Edition just doesn't depict hurricanes well.
Well, I saw it the other night when there was radar. I was flying through nasty weather, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? So.
Alright. So we're gonna go here real quick.
And that. Set that for 240.
So we're trying to work a map.
25 will work.
Alright. A1. 151. Rotate 154. V2 157. Retract at 220. Gear retract 270. Best climb speed 276.
And I have actual like in-game traffic sitting behind you.
Alright. Gonna ask. Am I not? Oh, I'm too far back still. Are you freaking serious?
Dublin Tower.
Well, at least we didn't have very far to go for the runway.
Right.
Land part to Gatwick. Boeing cleared for takeoff. Runway 28. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 28.
PCG is Zig live. Zig is actually on secret assignment tonight, so he's not with us tonight. They asked him to do something really special, the government, and he agreed. He wouldn't tell us what it was, other than something about white dresses and tuxes.
Okay, I'm confused. I thought this was runway 28 and this is where it had me stop. Hey, Joe.
This is where it sent me for 28.
Yeah, this is where it sent me for 28, but the heading is 34. Or 32. Guess what? This is where we're taking off at.
All right.
Alright.
are the things that I need
Like
to look
director
at
armed.
for
Auto throttle switch armed. Rust.
151. Did it. Alright, so it's out.
And we're rolling.
Flaps to 5.
Holy crap, you barely get enough runway.
I've got everything on, so I need
Contact
to view
Dublin,
off.
departure on 119.55.
I did those wrong. Those should have been on when I started it.
119.55 for Boeing.
Seatbelts. Wait a minute. I think I just hit the wrong key here. Seatbelts on, please. There's both of them are on. Come on, tower. You got 4 planes sitting here in front of me. Driving under, probably Stu. Yeah, Stu is probably driving under my plane. Just that's sort of that's just him trying to get to where he needs to go. All right, if we do this, which is I'm going to pull up my maps.
Approach, Boeing,
This
descent
and
3,700, climbing 13,000. Boeing, momentum, approach, roger, altimeter 2950. Boeing, turn right heading 130, climb and maintain 13,000. Turn right heading 130, climb and maintain 13,000. Boeing.
Get to move up.
Alright. Switch over to LNAV.
Boeing, please expedite your turn to heading 130.
I'm working on it. Shut up.
Is it yelling at you?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, they tell you that they want you to turn to 130, but you have to turn at a certain rate. And then they start yelling at you if you're not turning fast enough. Well, this is not a damn fighter jet.
It's not.
Last time I checked, it would.
It's not choked out.
And I think that little plane right there is actually Moondog.
Little plane? No, I'm fourth in line here. I've got.
Oh, you're still on the ground?
I'm still on the ground. I've got 3 of them waiting. I've got Pipers and stuff waiting. Come
Just
on.
run them over.
I probably should. Alright, for sake of realism, no one look while I try and drive through these planes.
Just if I were you, I would give it every inch of throttle it's got, because it's a very short runway to take off on.
Okay. Well, see, you turned right. There's another. This is like a double-headed runway here. To your left and straight on from the approach is runway 28.
Well, they could have had it a little more clearly marked. And
yes, I copy. Alright. Inside view. And check things. I think that's everything. Running down the runway.
yeah, not even on the GPS line yet.
Well, this thing's just taken off, isn't it? What the heck is it doing? I'm going to crash here.
I don't turn the flight director or anything on until I'm up in the air. Because if you do it before then, it just makes you want to go straight up in the air.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've just done.
The only thing I do is I put the auto throttle on.
Yeah. Come on. I've lost this. God darn it. I've just hit the frickin' ground. So it's been this kind of a fun, interesting start, hasn't it?
I'm just kind of circling the airport.
Turn right, heading 130, maintain flight level 250.
Shut up, I'll do what I want.
Alright, let me start this thing. I can't do it. Hold on a second.
Left, heading 105, proceed on course, climb and maintain flight level 250. Boeing
By this time of the night, on Saturday night, my
768 is at 8,200.
my headset is like craving power. Let's see how quickly we can fire this thing up, huh?
Going at 119.55.
Oh, it already has that.
768. Going, please expedite your climb to flight level 250.
That's on.
Going, please expedite your climb to flight level 250.
That's set minute. That's armed.
Stretched out. There we go. That's better.
And then we need that one. Leave that there. And there.
Yeah, like I said, I don't put the flight director on until I'm in the air.
Yeah, okay. We'll try it this time, see how it goes. Here's radio nav. Next page. What did it just say? 4142. 412. That. And then that gives you, yes.
Shannon Center, orbit 8884 with you. Orbit 8884, Shannon Center, roger. Altimeter 2960.
So that's that. 5,000.
Boeing, please expedite your climb to flight level 250.
And ready for pushback. Shift P. Push back. So now we can.
Alright, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of circling, waiting for Moondog to get up in the air, so that way we can kind of fly together a little bit, because it is such a short flight. And yes, yes, ATC is yelling at me to keep climbing, which I am, just at 100 feet in a minute.
I mean, you can start to take off.
When you get in the air, I'll activate everything.
Okay.
Throttle down.
That should be farthest back. Come on. What did I skip? I missed one thing. I know I did. Well, fuel pumps.
Just remember, if you rush, you'll crash again.
Alright. Two.
Turn right heading 340, world travel 1511. World travel 4511, contact upland approach on 119.25. Boeing, please expedite your climb to flight level 250. 119.55, world travel 4511. Boeing, please expedite your climb to flight level 250.
I forgot. You could 2 times it if you
The
need
funny,
to.
if I needed to, yeah, I could. You could even do a slower pace though, and I could do a quicker one and even catch up that way too.
Pretty far away from where I actually need to be in the first place.
Alright. Well, I'm headed to runway, so. Let's see what signs are on.
Turn right heading 130, climb and maintain, flight level 250,
Alright, let's do this. We're gonna lose the realism here real quick because we're gonna.
We should be intercepting the GPS line here in a second.
Okay, we can't come. Throttle up. Thank you. Yes, I copy. Flaps 5.
Not bad at all.
Alright. Stop here.
7 miles from BYL.
Let's go RTO. That's
turn left heading 100, on course.
of the 8.
Turn left heading 100, resume on navigation, Boeing.
The 8 then goes on.
Couple other planes there. Make sure they're below us.
And throttle.
What time's the sun come up here in Ireland? Because it's 5:39 in the morning and it's still pitch black.
Yeah, haven't crashed yet.
Boeing, contact Manchester Center request 118.775. Point 118.775, Boeing.
Look up.
Turning heading. Yes, got it.
GK.
That's fine. Yes, acknowledge. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Okay, that's good.
Manchester Center, Boeing.
This I'm gonna undock the page.
Flight level 250.
And then I need to check this because it's taken off. Rest in pieces. Put your gear up. Yes, I'm. Thanks a lot for all the help there. Yeah, what's happening to your vein? Autopilot and stuff was all fighting with each other.
Let me find out what the wind's gonna be.
75. Thank you.
Alright. Winds are 190 at 3 at our destination. So ILS 8.
Boeing, please acknowledge. Climb and maintain flight level 255. Boeing.
So we don't want to use vectors.
Okay, what do you know? I'm up in level. Alright, where are we headed to? We're headed to London, and if you could give me a second, I gotta go yell at a cat.
Zig's normally the one who goes through, finds most of the information.
Boeing, you are 300 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 255.
Hey, I'm not 300 above my assigned altitude.
Descend and maintain flight level 255. Boeing.
Alright, I'm back, and I got them yelling at me. Did you hear my transmission? No, I was in the other room yelling at the freaking cats that were fighting with each other.
Trying to find ILS for
238.
Right.
Boeing, please expedite your descent to flight level 255.
I'm at 255.
Manchester Center, Boeing, request flight level 265.
Look over at Chin there.
Boeing, climb
Yes,
and
acknowledge.
maintain flight level 265.
Where are you headed to? I am leaving Dublin. We're headed to London. We're Dublin International to Gatwick. And Kev the Blue Bear, this is why I don't fly. Acknowledge handoff back to Shannon Center. Thank you. And we're over. We gotta wait till over 12,000.
So I figured out the runway and everything. I'll let you figure out the ILS and
Okay.
what
Yeah. Let me.
transition we should use.
Now that I'm actually headed up and I want to make sure I finally get on flight plan, then yes, I will gladly take care of that.
Boeing, please expedite your descent at flight level 255.
You know what? I'm canceling IFR because I'm at 255. Actually, I'm below 255, and they're telling me I'm above it.
Manchester,
You have your
Boeing, would like to cancel IFR. Boeing,
altimeter set right,
cancel
Darrow?
IFR, please confirm.
Okay.
Negative, do not cancel IFR. Boeing,
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one.
Boeing, roger.
See if they'll leave me alone now. Alright, I just made my turn on to WPL.
Boeing, please expedite your descent at flight level 255.
Let's goose this pig and see if we can't get it going a little bit. You made your turn from via VYL and you're headed to WPL now?
Yep.
Boeing,
All right.
please expedite your descent at flight level
Yeah,
255.
46 out from VNL. Oh, that's all right.
Manchester Center, Boeing, cancel
Go
IFR
away.
at this time.
See, I hate
Cancel
ATC
IFR, please
and
confirm.
The in-game one?
Yeah.
Cancel IFR, Boeing.
It's
Boeing,
difficult,
IFR
but it's
flight
better
plan
than
cancel, radar
nothing
service
at the moment.
squawk 1200.
not my bunch.
Probably not, but could you see trying to deal with
Boeing, this type, Boeing, 757, 4 miles northeast
VAT,
of Echo
what is it,
Golf, Charlie, Kilo, request
VAT
flight
sim?
following. Boeing,
they'd be
Manchester
yelling at
Center,
you so
squawk
badly,
1636.
me so badly, and they go, no, I wrecked, no. You don't understand, I'm not ready for this yet.
Boeing,
Well, the thing is when
radar contact
your when your altimeter is telling you you're at 25.5, and you're supposed to be at 25.5, and then they start screaming at you that you're not at 25.5. Yet, when I ask for VFR or flight following, they say radar contact 5 miles east of EGCK at flight level 255.
Boeing, acknowledge last transmission. Copy, Boeing.
Yeah, it's definitely fun sometimes.
Roll travel 6952. Turn left heading 105. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level.
That's correct, that's correct. And what do we have? A tailwind of 40 knots.
Turn left heading 105.
Tailwind of 40 knots.
Climb and maintain flight level
Yeah.
190. Roll travel 6952.
Getting above the fog, we've definitely left. Is Zig off tonight? Yes, he's off. He had family commitment that he's out doing, so we let him have the night off.
He's off on a secret mission with his wife.
Yeah. Something involving white dresses and tuxes.
I'm no psychic, but I'm thinking it's a wedding.
Yeah, it could be.
And you know
yes,
what?
no,
Weddings are the #1 cause of divorces.
It's not the #1 cause of divorce. It's the leading cause of divorce because you got to have one before you have the other, but it's not the cause of.
Yeah, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Okay.
Hey, you got some thunderstorms off over here. What's up?
So, I'm gonna watch my speed here because before too long I might be over speeding already. As long as I don't As I go up a little bit further, I might get there, but aside from that, I think everything is good. This thing's not completely modded. Modded.
Yeah.
So you can't switch on like standard, because that's what it would do now, and then you wouldn't be complaining about altitude. So I guess you could try and find, you know,
Yeah.
ATIS and find out what it is, but
Yeah, I just told him shut up. I'm doing my own thing. You're not my mother.
World travel 4027.
all right. So now I want to be doing
00, resume on navigation. Climb and maintain
this.
12000.
I want to be
Turn right heading 200. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 12000. World travel 4027.
EGKK.
That was a big flash of lightning. Yeah, from what I understand, most of the way in we're supposed to have supposed to be thunderstorms around.
World travel 4027. Climb and maintain flight level 220. Climb and maintain flight level 220. World travel 4027.
Yes. Turn to heading 155.
It's a wind shear.
World travel 3074. Short 55 miles south. Turn right heading 020. Descend and maintain 4000. Expect vectors. Visual runway 24. Left approach. Turn right heading 020. Descend and maintain 4000. Expect vectors. Visual runway 24. Left approach. World travel 3074.
Are you getting any thunderstorms or anything back there, Doug?
Not yet. Acknowledge. Yes. No, I've got nothing yet at the moment. Okay, ILS and heading for Gatwick, 8 right, 26 left. 110.9 is for both of them.
110.9.
Yes.
And what's the course on it?
8.475 for will travel 40275.
80.
77 if we're doing 8.
Alright. Got it. Alright, we're about I'm about 119 now. Should probably start descending.
Will travel 3074, short 35 miles south, turn right, heading 035, descend and maintain 11000. Expect vectors, ILS, runway.
Took a little bit, but I found it. Okay, PCG, do you
Turn right, heading 035,
Well,
descend and maintain 11000.
you all know each other in real life? How much does it take to get?
Will travel 3074.
How long does it take to get to London? We're probably 25 minutes out. I mean, it's a 33-minute flight total. So, if I do this and then do
Probably should have been descending a long time ago.
it's 2 minutes. Oh, I know how to do this. Get rid of that. And then if we look down here and turn the page on that to
Alright, slow down to 2.5s. Actually 2.0.
fuel UTC ETA 523 527, so an hour? That doesn't make sense.
What's that?
UTC ETA. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's almost 4:29 now, which, you know, I'm just a couple minutes from my next VOR, and then it's saying it's almost an hour to Gatwick. That doesn't make sense. Might be, but when I did the flight planner, it said it was like 33 minutes. So
Got a nasty downdraft right there. Let's see about this.
estimated time en route, it says 30 minutes, but
Well, considering I'm already descending.
yeah.
Travel 3074, contact Woodford.
Should I even turn off the seat belts? I'll put it to auto.
120.7, road travel 3074. Road travel 6952, traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles. Flight level
Since I have
7
no way to know what transition to use, I'm gonna go with Willow.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of accurate
Yeah.
chart stuff yet that I, you know,
No, I'm thinking
Yes.
Willow's going to be fine.
Yeah. Oh, there was lightning down there. Alright. Anything that I need to think of? No. Just made my turn.
Hey Andres, how you doing? Sorry, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't ask you sooner. I was busy trying not to be blown out of the sky.
Alright.
Nasty wind shear.
I think I'm all set this way, so we're good.
Can't see a damn thing in front of me.
I might back off the throttle here in a minute. Because overspeed is like 380 and I'm fighting at 360 and I have it set for 375.
Oh look, there's the ground.
There's the ground.
Literally, I just flew out of a cloud bank and there's just clear skies and then more thunderstorms in front. We are flying the 757. It's a freemium from where again, Moondog?
Just flight.
Just from Just Flight.
Calling contact London Center on 118.475.
London Center.
So the next 98 nautical miles will take me 10 minutes. There's got to be a time change here or something. We're crossing, you know, time zones. Only thing I can think of.
Now, Andres, you're going to want to stick around because we're not. This isn't the end of our flight. This is just the very beginning of it. We're
Yeah.
going into Gatwick, and then we got like 3 more airports to go to.
No, 2. Frankfurt and then Berlin.
That's right.
4 airports,
4
3
airports,
trips.
3 flights.
1 crash already. So if you do that, we need 1 more crash. I nominate Draco, and
I prefer not to crash.
one perfect landing. Checked. Yeah, those look good.
I need to check this again. They're saying 11.3.
Alright.
It's actually listen,
Do I need?
Orbit rate 00. Contact Drako approach on 122.85.
Oh, it's going to get bumpy here again in a minute, guys. Going into another squall line.
London Center, 18. London Center, orbit 300 is out of 10,600 for 4,000. Orbit 300, London Center, roger. Altimeter 2951.
Okay.
Orbit 300, contact Coventry, approach on.
You know, I didn't actually look at the map, but you know what? We probably flew over Roy's place. And I forgot, if we did, I forgot to dump the bathroom waste at that point.
I'm sure Roy's going to appreciate that.
Fertilizing Newbie Farm 2019. That's what I was doing. Preemptive.
See if you get any more early access to his maps.
Probably not. London Center. Okay, yes, I will do that. Yeah, we need to like maybe start to descend here sometime soon, guys.
Are you still doing IFR?
Yeah. I mean, they'll tell me that I've had no issue with it when it's been working correctly.
I think that might be you behind me.
Well, I'm 80 out.
Okay, and I'm 42 out. I'm 60 out, so you're 20 behind me.
That might be about right. It sounds like they're bringing them in on runway 26.
You sure?
If I'm reading the traffic they're doing for the other traffic, yes. But
Alright, cause yeah, I'm in my briefing. It's winds expected 190 at 3.
expect runway 26 right.
26, right?
Yeah, 74 mile, heading 85.
So we gotta change that then. So ILS 26.
Yes, which was 26. Same thing. Although it's saying 26 left and it's doing 26 right, so it's still going to be the same one even that way.
And I'm gonna go with
261 for our heading.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go transition Astra.
Okay.
I'm gonna load that. Looks good.
Okay, folks, I am like way up. Is there any chance?
Would you say that course was again? 26.
261.
Turn right, heading 350, proceed on course, descend and maintain 8,000. Running Lima Golf Whiskey.
Alright, course 261.
Climb and maintain 13,000. Climb and maintain 13,000. Running Yankee 210.
Send 17, thank you. Let's come up here and
To go down to
seatbelts on, please.
83.
Turn left, heading 060. Turn left, heading 060. Bombardier Lima Alpha Whiskey.
83. Got it. Alright, we should be all set up here.
Bombardier Lima Alpha Whiskey. Turn right, heading 090.
What'd you do,
Heading
Liam?
090.
Willow?
Bombardier Lima Alpha
Yeah,
Whiskey.
no, Astra.
Yes, sir.
Going, contact Valley approach on 123.3.
And you went 26 left.
123.3.
That's the only one it gives you. That or 8.
Valley approach. Boeing
Right.
with you.
Well, I'm following IFR, so they should bring me straight in correctly.
Give myself just a little bit of flaps.
Valley approach. Small Golf Yankee Golf November Delta with you. Small Golf Yankee Golf November Delta. Valley approach. Roger. Altimeter 2961.
And while I'm thinking about it,
Turn auto brakes on so that that's done.
so I think we're gonna get some rain here pretty soon.
That's that.
Viper, Tower, Victor, contact Moscow approach on
Got this.
126.7.
Is that your plane making noises?
126.7. Viper, Tower,
What?
Victor,
A little bit of static?
No, that's my plane making noises. I got warning lights flashing at me for stall. That's not good.
That's not good.
Well, it's because I'm in some nasty wind shear.
That's probably what it is then.
November Uniform Bravo Victor with you 4,500. Small Golf November Uniform Bravo Victor Valley approach. Roger. Altimeter 2960. Boeing contact London Center on 118.475.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Yeah, I'm in a nasty downdraft.
118.475 for Boeing. Valley approach. Viper, Foxtrot, Romeo, Hotel, Victor, Victor, with you, 4,500.
Sync rate.
Viper, Foxtrot, Romeo, Hotel, Victor, Victor, Valley approach. Roger. Altimeter 2961.
It's getting rough.
Valley approach. Pacific
Sync rate.
117 is climbing through 5,100 for 170,000.
Come on, folks.
3117 Valley approach. Roger. Altimeter 2955.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
2964. Okay.
Oh boy.
Heading 1.
That had my butthole puckering there a little bit.
Better you than me.
Well, there's a couple of times I was dropping at 4,000 feet per minute, and I was only 8,000 feet in above the ground.
Seatbelts were on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Contact London Center on 118.475. Going at 118.475. Pacifica 3117.
Let's try that again. Alright, I'm already picking up ILS.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
Take out flaps again. Turn those off. That was actually a little scarier than flying through the hurricane.
What hurricane?
The hurricane I found.
Yeah, well, trust me, I want to look at a couple things and see if about changing that option for myself. Might be by Tuesday, may have to wait till next Saturday for everyone to see it on the stream.
Well, trust me, it's worth the wait. You get it?
Well, now,
And
yeah,
it's worth the money when you finally are able to get it.
no, it's fine. I plan on it. It'll be nice, but I got to make sure everything works correctly.
Yep. Procedure. Activate approach. Oh, this is a pretty cool approach.
Is it? Well, that's good.
Yeah, it kind of takes you across the airport, and then you just kind of do like this big, slow, sweeping turn right into the runway.
Sort of similar to what last night was.
Similar.
Yeah. I don't mind those approaches, but you got to make sure that, you know, yes, you're supposed to be at a certain flight level, but I don't think you want to be coming in at the flight level that the other people are coming in for landing at too.
No, I would think not.
You have that, you know, who gets right away issue.
You wouldn't happen to know what altitude you have to be at to pick up the ILS, would you?
They have me down at 3,000, so I'm assuming it's got to be real close to that.
I'm gonna descend to 5.
Because they have me going all the way down to 3 right now.
I'm gonna descend to 5 because I still have like 20 miles before I even hit Astra. Nice and slow. 700 feet. Okay. Alright, well, while we're doing that, let's take a look outside. Man, we got lucky. The airport is like right in a hole in the middle of the storms.
Oh, maybe we can get in here, get passengers off. New passengers on. And get out of Dodge before. I'll see. My weather updated, and now I have nothing underneath me. I have just clear skies.
Really?
Yeah. Just nice. It gives us, you know, a nice look at London and surrounding area. Okay. Following you guys. You guys plan on bringing me like towards the correct direction here? 261 though is back sort of the other direction, so we gotta get on the correct side of the airport, I guess.
Alright. That usually helps.
Yeah.
What's up?
Alright, folks, I'm at 3,000. 4, 5.
See if I can. Buff. You're the plane I think you are. You should be to the. Well, for me, you'd be to the left of the airport. Which I guess would be sort of northish.
Yeah, I'm
East.
north of it. Yeah, I'm north of it, turning south right now.
Yeah, and I'm kind of south. I'd say what, southeast, getting ready to turn north.
Yeah. And coming near the mouth of the is it the Thames? Someone's going to correct me on that. Please feel free to correct me.
Come on, I need to turn soon. I do not want to be
Oh.
in more wind shear when I'm trying to make this turn. Because it's going to suck. Too bad. That's the worst over there. Well, in every airplane crash, in every movie that has an airplane crash, this is usually right about when they get struck by lightning and the plane boggers into the ground.
Okay, yeah. Hey Bob, you see an airport around here somewhere? There's 3 of them behind us now. Alright.
Should be somewhere over there. A lot of rain. So if anybody's from this area, if you can tell us if it actually is raining.
Aviation Studios. Hey Aviation, how you doing?
Hey, aviation.
Turn right hand. Heading 1, 2.
Valley approach, Mall Golf, Yankee Golf, November Delta, wind shear 5,000.
Mall Golf, Yankee Golf, November Delta, Valley approach, roger.
Alright, we'll make up your mind. 200, 230.
Valley, wind shear 3,500. 12. Descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000. World travel board jet 12.
Gatwick Tower, Boeing is 16 miles south.
I forgot to ask for permission to land. Oops.
Boeing Gatwick Tower, enter left base, runway 26 left, altimeter
26
jet
left.
955.
955.
Flight left base, runway 26 left, Boeing.
Right, so if I'm at 230 and course is 261, we're not too far from. All right.
Alright, nice trim in May. There's a Boeing 737 over there.
Yeah, all sorts of aircraft and dots up in the sky ahead of me.
Oh yeah, there's aircraft all over the damn place. I count, including myself.
Been doing some farming, and
11.
getting ready to join you. Oh, okay.
I count 11 aircraft.
11. Now I have air traffic at like 51%, so not like real high. And I've had a ton of stuff. Contact Heathrow approach. Okay.
I think it might be 11% of the normal air traffic that would be in a given area.
Okay.
And from where I stand, Gatwick is a pretty busy airport.
Yeah, it is. Aviation. Aviation's been doing some farm sim.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. Getting ready to join you. What, on farm sim or on? Yes, okay. Hand off again. Hand off more than the football team will
Well,
tomorrow.
Moondog, you get a lot of hands.
I've been handled way too much.
Should I be worried about that 737 that's 737-800 that's that close to me?
Yeah. $260. $290 now.
Alright, I'm gonna go down to 13 because I'm getting ready to make my turn. flaps 5.
Gatwick Tower, world travel, Warjet 12, please 6 miles east inbound, ILS,
drop speed
runway
down.
26, left approach.
World travel 421
75.
Gatwick Tower. Fly straight in, runway 26 left. Altimeter 2962.
Flaps 15.
World travel 4212 cleared to land. Runway 26 left.
Cleared to land, runway 26
Lights.
left. World travel, Warjet 12.
Boeing cleared to land. Runway 26 left. Solid Boeing 737 on final. Cleared to land. Runway 26 left. Boeing.
Center maintain 2200.
Alright, flaps 15.
Oh. Okay.
World travel 4212 exit runway when able.
What? do you-
World travel 4212 turn next taxiway.
Come on.
Flaps full. Brakes.
Okay, that's
World
what it
travel
is.
4212 contact
Not
ground
too
on
far out.
121.8.
Alarms. Alarms for days. Okay.
1Jet 1.8, world travel, Warjet 12.
Guess what?
I've almost biffed it too. Catch it.
I got it.
You got it?
You're up. Flaps up. Gotta go around. For whatever reason, the ILS does not take this thing in right.
Well, I think I was still too far out to actually catch it.
Well, I waited till I was closer in, and it literally just turned me left, right. Then all of a sudden just had me pitch straight up.
Yeah, you are right there ahead of me.
Alright, we're gonna old school this bitch.
you have your nav GPS switched to nav?
Yep.
Okay.
And the second I did that, for whatever, I just went straight up in the air. Sometimes, if you can lock onto the ILS right and you have plenty of time, but that approach was weird too because it made like this looping circle, turn, and then all of a sudden at the last second it just made like a hard turn towards the airport.
Yeah. While I'm on approach, everything looks good. Well, no, it's a good thing that you caught it. I did the same thing. I was locking on too far away, and it was like I was all over the place. There's going to be complaint cards in the back, turned in.
Why should they complain? Did they die?
No, not yet. But a couple of them may be having issues. Oh, this is looking around.
I hear
1,000.
bells on your plane.
Yeah, because I'm at 1,000 feet. Yeah. Ground proximity alarm. Yes, I know, because we're coming in like we're supposed to. Yeah.
Nice little turn.
Yeah, can I even be like starting to roll to a slow stop before you go contact ground?
They're not exactly friendly at this airport.
There's a plane sitting at that turnoff, so we'll continue up.
A little bit of a wing gust there.
So landed,
Did you?
somewhat smooth. All right, so we can bring flaps up.
Locate the airport. There it is. Now runway.
Oh, something's telling me I'm on the wrong pass through. I didn't go through the blue dot one. Taxi to gate, please.
I don't think we'll be making too many more flights in the Gatwick anytime soon. and I want to get down before this rain moves in. Literally, it's starting to close around the airport.
I do not know where gate 61 is, by the way.
If you don't,
And it's-
that's it, you're fired.
And it's not giving me like the progressive taxi.
That's okay, I can't even see the damn runways. Because they won't render in. Alright everybody, hold on to your asses.
Hey. Okay, if you actually get on a taxiway, that'll then, and when you request taxi, and then it'll give you the progressive. Because I was on one of those access ones, but it wasn't really a taxiway,
Mm-hmm.
so learned something. There's a Boeing 757 coming in there.
Yep. Maybe.
I'm on a taxiway, don't land here.
I see your lights flashing.
It looks good from here.
Rudder. Rudder. Flare. A little harder than what it could have been, but it was worth it. At least I'm down and I don't have to, all I have to do now is take off from this airport.
That should be easier. Maybe. Alright.
Boeing, contact ground on 121.8. Going to 121.8, Boeing.
Are we going to gates or parking?
Gates, because we got passengers. Try and throw them off and grab the other ones. Then get out of here quickly.
Taxiing to 861 using taxiway Delta, Quebec, Boeing.
That was a bigger pain in the ass than it needed to be.
Isn't the tutorial from Gatwick? Or is it Heathrow?
I think it's Gatwick.
Alright, so. next one would be.
We're going to
We
Frankfurt.
don't need to. We can put in a new route then now, right?
Yeah.
So we're not really shutting all the way down.
Yep. Where's it sending you to?
Parking gate 51.
I'm going to 61. It's way the hell over here.
That they originally said 61 to me, but because I wasn't really on a taxiway, it wouldn't give me progressive directions, so I redid it and it gave me a different gate.
So make. They're not even gonna put me with, at a jetway. They're
I've
just
got a jetway.
not me. They're just telling it. My passenger's just gonna have to jump off the plane. All right. Well, we're not gonna shut all the way down, but I'm at least gonna shut the engines off. Go on.
Alright, so if we jump in, we need to do APU start, which I should have already probably done with the bleeder on. It's on run.
Alright,
Turn the bleeders off and kill the fuel.
I will be right back.
Those are off, those are on. I think that's all I would need. Can do seat belts off. And then if we go outside view, call for the jetway, Control J. 2 for luggage. Then we'll do the door. Although they probably would actually wait for the door to be, the gateway to actually be there. Now, probably want to do flight planner, load, Gatwick to that one, open, nav log, G to F8, okay, no. I guess I would have to do end flight.
Okay.
Would we have to do end flight, or would we just load up the plan?
Just load up.
Because it won't give you IFR though.
It won't.
I don't think it will.
Just try. EDDF.
EDDF, yeah. Which I just looked up the flight plan and pulled it into the.
Alright, direct route, load active, load standby. So, load active. There it is.
Well, no, I haven't. I did it.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm saying is, the radio tower won't do IFR though.
Okay. I don't like doing IFR anyway, because they go, oh, turn 100 degree, turn to a heading of 100, then, oh, turn to a heading of 110.
Yeah, I don't mind that though, but
I do. Alright, 347
Oh, oh.
nautical miles.
I did that. It's now request IF. Yeah, all right.
What'd you do?
I loaded the flight plan and saved it. It'll actually, it's doing the IFR. Okay.
Request IFR
Gatwick
clearance.
ground, Boeing, IFR to Frankfurt, ready to copy. Boeing is cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 7,000.
Alright.
Frequency is 118.
Here we go, flight number 2.
And then I went red nav, and then I want to do.
Fly runway heading, climb and
Yes, I heard it. Let me put this stuff in.
Departure on 118.
It's so pushy.
Squawk 5621. Boeing, feedback is correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready to taxi.
Okay, so I'm going to give this 30 seconds to actually sort of finish loading passengers, and I'm going to be right back.
Yep.
Gatwick ground, Boeing with Romeo, ready to taxi IFR. Boeing, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 8 left using taxiway Romeo, Juliet, Golf. Contact tower on 134.225 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 8 left using taxiway Romeo, Juliet, Golf, Boeing.
Going a little fast, going a little fast. Slow down, slow down. Set up 0. And real quick. And you'll just suspend your disbelief here for a second.
Okay, so passengers should be on, so we'll do seat belts
I'm already taxiing.
and jetway back and doors shut. You do know you guys got your thing stuck in my plane. You better get out of the way. Alright, what do I want to do here? Oh yeah. So we got that. That. And
Actually, while I'm thinking about it,
so shift P, please.
so 1 minute you can't get this plane to go, next minute it's trying to take off on the taxiway.
Spinning. There it goes. Engine 2 started. And then we come back up here to
Too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast.
EPU'd off.
Now, funny thing is, last night when we weren't streaming, we had absolutely no problems landing with ILS.
Sorry about that, Draco. I had someone come in there. What'd you say?
I said
Wait.
last night when we were flying and when landed, we had absolutely no problems landing with ILS.
No, and this time I really didn't. I just tried to lock on it too early, so it really means just make sure everything's working together.
That all looks good.
Hold short 26 right.
26 right. It's got me taking off 8 left.
Well, the
it's got
wind
us-
shifted.
It's got us taking off at facing each other. Oh, I swear the ATC in this is ridiculous.
Well, this should be interesting. Do we want to line up at each end of the runway and see who gets up first?
I prefer not.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 8 left, Boeing.
Well, 26 right is what I came in on, so it makes sense that I'm still... The winds aren't going to shift around enough for it to not be 26. A heading of 26, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alright, well I'm rolling, so now you've got plenty of time. You can take off.
No, I didn't add fuel. So fuel should have been used. But we shouldn't be into any kind of need for fuel yet. Guess I should have actually looked at that. What the heck? This is the taxiway you're running down.
No, that's the runway for me.
That is the runway. It has me coming down the freaking. The Progressive has me coming down the taxiway here.
Boeing, contact Gatwick departure on 118.905.
Really?
Going to 118.905. Boeing. Gatwick departure.
There we go.
Boeing is at 1,400. Climbing 7,000.
If that wasn't
Boeing,
monkey-like.
Gatwick departure. Roger. Altimeter 2961.
And that wasn't on me. That was on.
Yeah, I know. $26 right, and 8 left.
Boeing, contact
26
again.
right.
Approach
Okay.
on 129.4. All November Alpha. Turn right heading 110. 129.4 for Boeing. Megan approach. Boeing is at 4,000.
Clear for
Climbing
takeoff.
7,000.
Okay.
Boeing begins approach. Roger. Altimeter 2959.
That's better. Alright. There we are.
What the heck? I'm 110 knots and I'm already climbing.
That's not good. Alright, we're gonna say goodbye to that irritating airport. Bars. of 250 knots, we can actually speed up.
Going, contact southbound approach on 130.
So set right there. Okay.
130.775 for Boeing.
One up.
Southbound approach, Boeing is at 8,400, climbing 17.
Alright, they got me going up to 17,000.
Roger, altimeter 2.
I'm going to 9, and I'm still headed on 260. 075. Overspeed. Oh, because it's still on takeoff.
Oh, you started on takeoff?
Yeah.
Togo instead of on speed?
Yeah, which means I was like 420 knots
Jeez.
down here at 7,000 feet.
You may have blown the roofs off of a few people's houses.
Well, we'll just blame it on Irma.
Blame it on Irma. Yeah, that bitch of a storm so strong she blew the houses off of the roofs off of houses in London. They'll believe that.
Yeah.
So, folks, for everybody who's wondering, by hopefully by our Tuesday stream, the late night monkey show will be at full strength again.
Oh yeah. Climbing to 17.
I should have those.
Seatbelts on. That's on. That's good.
Southbound approach on the Derek Alpha Yankee Golf is out of 1,200 for 8,000.
Bombardier Golf Bravo Yankee Golf, southbound approach, roger, altimeter 2959, Boeing, contact London Center on 118.475. Going to 118.475, Boeing.
Lights are on.
Echo is out of 14,000 to 2,000. Hotel Bravo Golf Echo London Center, roger, altimeter 2961. London Center, Boeing is at 10,100, climbing 17,000. Boeing, London Center, roger, altimeter 2960.
300?
You can do that after 12,000, right?
10.
10? Headed right towards the sunrise.
Yep, so am I.
Out here and look around.
Beach Echo, turn left heading 320. Turn left heading 320. Beach Echo.
What'd you set your altitude for?
Oh, I still had them all set for like 25.5.
Oh, I'm going up to 34.
Beach Echo,
Okay.
contact air approach on 134.825.
And
134.825 for Beach Echo.
okay, let me go grab something. I'll be right back.
Oops. Should turn that off.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
I had to grab my mid-flight snack.
I see. I wish they'd give me clearance to go continue my climb.
Well, I'm still stuck on hitting 75 at 17.
London Center.
See, I flipped mine over onto the GPS course as soon as I was a couple thousand feet in the air.
But with the IFR, they'll direct you out and get you to your GPS, and then you can continue from there.
Well, the way they had me taking off, I took off right in line with GPS.
Yeah.
London Center. World Travel 4956 Heavy 50,700. Climbing 17,000.
World Travel 4956 Heavy. London Center. Roger. Altimeter 2961.
You see, right now they got you heading the opposite direction.
Heading to 100.
Oh, you're heading 100? I'm at a heading of 94. I thought you were still heading on your
No, I
runway
would-
heading.
No, I was on a heading of 75, and then they just put me on 100, so.
World Travel 2004. Turn right heading 2905. Proceed on course. Descend and maintain
And
12,000.
resume. GPS, so I'm on GPS now.
905. Proceed on course. Descend and maintain 12,000. World Travel 2004. Pacifica 3248. Turn right heading 245. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 12,000. Turn right heading 245. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 12,000. Pacifica 3248.
Yeah, I am 11 miles from VAPIK.
11 miles from what?
VABIK.
Okay, I don't have that. My VORs were LYD and CIV, BUE.
Well, VABIK is a transition, I think. Most of them are.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's just slightly different, but we'll be probably within eyesight of each other most of the way. I can go up to cruising altitude.
World Travel 4956 Heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 2900.
I'm at 14,000.
Climb and maintain flight level 2900. World Travel 4956.
17.5.
Boeing, contact Brussels Center on 125.0.
I'm already contacting Brussels Center.
125.0 for Boeing. Brussels Center, Boeing is at 14,300, climbing 17,000.
Boeing Brussels Center. Roger. Altimeter 2961.
There's an Airbus 10 miles out. Let's drag race it. There's a Dash 8 down there.
Can't get away from those damn things.
Even now, Zig's trolling us.
At 2,500 feet per minute, I should have already been way up. I should have already been at 17,000.
You
Feels like
do
it's taken a while.
have gears and flaps up,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, I'm climbing at 2,500 feet a minute.
I'm only doing 15.
Yeah, so how in the hell are you already above me? And I took off before you.
Skill.
For whatever reason, I have the critical speed hold on, but I'm only climbing at 602 feet per minute.
Turn it off, recycle it. Even scroll it up and down, just make sure it's on 1500. Pop it back on.
And sometimes this plane is real freaking buggy.
I wonder if not, that sometimes that it doesn't, you know, because it's a computer system, that it, in real life it doesn't have issues like that at times.
You would hope not.
Yeah, you would hope not, but I wonder how often they really, quite literally have to go, well, turn it off, turn it back on, and making sure it reads it correctly. That's why you monitor the flight plan, because you never know when it's not going to be exactly right. Yes, I acknowledge contact Paris Center. Because I'm over the edge of the coast of France now.
Are you just gonna go up to 25.5?
I'm just going to go up to 25.5.
Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna go to then. You said you're at the coast of France?
Yeah.
So am I.
Russell Center, World Travel 4956 Heavy with you.
But I do
Yeah,
not
but
see-
if you went Belgium, you may be further north though. This is where the map on, you know, Join FS would be nice if it actually worked.
Right.
Sierra Echo Foxtrot short 105 miles.
But it almost never works.
310, set and maintain 8,000. Expect vectors visual, runway 21.
Let's see, it finally loaded.
Turn right, heading 310, descend and maintain 8,000. Expect vectors visual, runway 21. Approach each aero tank.
Nothing yet. I'll come back to that in a minute.
Change that.
Alpha back whiskey, you are 300 above your assigned altitude. Turn right, heading 320, on course. Flight level
Sit back and
320.
relax now.
Yeah,
Nothing to do for a
minutes.
while.
320, proceed on course, descend and maintain flight level 320, embarkation,
Let's see it.
whiskey, whiskey.
Yeah, come on.
At least with the prop planes, there's always something to do. When you get into when you start flying these, it's like, okay, now what?
Turn right, heading 320.
You turn on Netflix.
Descend and maintain flight level 180, altimeter 2965. Turn right,
That's what-
320.
That's why I've never been a big fan of these. I mean, yeah, they get you where you want to go fast, but there's nothing to do in them.
Yeah.
At least with the prop
Like
planes,
so.
you're always maintain, opening or closing cowl flaps, adjusting fuel.
Yeah. But the King Air that I fly, it gets a little. Okay, once it's up there, that's it. There isn't much left to do.
Well, my 377, there's always something to do,
Yeah.
adjusting cowl flaps or the intercooler flaps or, or
Temperature.
something, maintaining temperatures and all that stuff. This here, it's like,
Let's see.
okay, I'm done.
8.6 would be 8,600 pounds, right?
I would imagine so. Could be wrong.
Because the left and the right is 8,600. The center is 40.6.
Oh, I fueled up before we left.
Yeah. Yeah, fuel quantity. Temperature in Celsius, 34 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I fueled up before we left.
I didn't. I wanted to continue it as is. Because really, wouldn't need that much fuel for this trip. I would think.
You never know.
Getting a hold pattern over top of Frankfurt while they're down in Frankfurt. There's a terrorist taking control of the airport to get the Cuban gun runner.
Wow, where did this come from?
Have you not watched Die Hard 2?
A long time ago.
Okay.
126.475, Fort Worth 220.
General premises of the movie, except for there's no snow in Frankfurt right now.
I'm kind of looking forward to when it's winter and flying up in Alaska.
I'm looking forward to it being winter and flying from Cleveland to Chicago.
With Active Sky, you can actually select historical weather. So you
Yeah.
can. So if you know a date, like something big happened with the weather, you can actually choose it and fly in that weather.
Yeah. All right. Well, from destination, how far are you?
From destination.
Frankfurt. I'm 219, 218.
this sucks.
What?
That stupid bug where sometimes the crosshairs stay and you can't click on anything.
Oh yeah, that's the mouse yoke thing.
There it is, I got it.
Yeah. That's what I was complaining about to start with, like, early on in the flight.
194.
194, I'm 212, so...
What the hell? I'm at 255. They keep saying now I'm 200 feet above my assigned.
Try and catch, like, the barometer. I'm at, what is, barometer is, 2989.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess that makes a difference. See, I'm going by what Active Sky's telling me.
Yeah.
Now, I wish Active Sky actually, ATC actually took the information from Active Sky.
Right. Alright. So I'm 16 miles from a turn, which means about this speed ticking off 15, about 3 minutes. There's a Beechcraft King here at 20,000, headed the other direction.
I'm gonna slow down to 280.
I'm going to slow down to 280. I wouldn't slow down too much because I'm at 361 right now.
I'll be right back.
Alright. At this rate, I'll be down before he gets... Oh no, not that much. I'll be a few minutes ahead of him. It's not going to be much of a heading change here. And in 3, 2, 1. That was it.
Russell Center, World Travel 4956 Heavy, with you, flight level 290. World Travel 4956 Heavy, Russell Center, roger.
So this is the big leg, 123 nautical miles. Should be descended before you even get to this point.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, Mooney Victor Kilo Whiskey.
So 115 nautical miles, and it says about 12 minutes ETE for
You are 300 above your assigned altitude.
that waypoint. So
Flight level 180, altimeter 2962. Climb and maintain flight level 180, mooning Victor Kilo Whiskey.
it's nice. It's a nice plane. I don't mind flying it. Look down there. It's all good. So let's see here. If we do, once we land at Frankfurt, change passengers.
Okay, I'm back.
Frankfurt to
Sorry about
Berlin
that.
shouldn't be too fast. Okay, no problem.
Alright, so course.
So, distance to airport. How far out from Frankfurt are you?
I am 144.
147.
469 Russell Center, Roger. Altimeter 2965.
Sure hope you're just north of me.
Why is that?
Because distance from we're about the same, but I don't see you, so that means you better be like 10 miles to the north or something.
I got a couple of planes. I got one plane that's kind of behind me and heading in the same direction, but off to my, I'd say 5 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Contact Morgan Center on 118.75.
118.75, Soar 513.
Yeah, I'm looking at your plane now. Like trying to look back to where I'm at.
Do you see a contrail or anything? 'Cause I'm leaving one.
No, when I look at yours, you're not leaving one. I don't see one.
Will travel for 956, heavy traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 257, Airbus 221, report to the site. Pacifica 9951, traffic.
I can do the Frank Burns. There's a jet flying over top of me right now.
Report to the site.
Reference.
World travel.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Airbus A321.
It didn't work then either because, you know, Hawkeye said, you know, that by the time they got that on the radio, that pilot was in bed asleep already.
Actually, that was BJ said.
BJ? Wasn't it that pilot was already landed and in bed or something?
Alright, wind direction 230, wind speed 004.
What was it? So a tailwind about 37.
No, at Frankfurt.
Oh. What was it again then?
Wind direction 230.
230. So we're probably having to do the same thing, loop back around and
Speed is 004.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, orbit 6151.
so well, that's slow enough it could be land any direction.
Pretty much. Alright, if I'm 123 miles out, I'm going to start descending a bit. I'm going to go down to 20. You got the ILS and everything for Frankfurt?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Hotel Bravo Mike Sierra X-ray with you, flight level 320.
Bombardier, Hotel Bravo Mike Sierra X-ray Brussels Center, Roger.
So I'm going to say ILS 25 left, 25 right.
4956 heavy, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175.
Actually,
Going to 119.175. World travel 490.
I'm going to do GPS 25 right.
Orbit 6151, turn right heading 040, on navigation. Going your 800 below your assigned altitude, climb and maintain flight level 255.
Climb and maintain flight level 255. Boeing.
I'm climbing, maintain 255.
114.2.
Hold on a second. ATC's yelling at me. Slide that right over there. What is it?
114.2.
And heading for course.
Brussels Center. Moody.
Well, wait a minute. I'm trying to find the right one for that, but the airport itself is frequency. That's the frequency for ILS, the main airport. So, give me a second. It's hard to find good chart. The U.S. charts, really good at that we've been finding, really good.
Orbit 90605 with you.
Charts for overseas and stuff like that, not as easy to find them. Although, what BP keeps saying we need to get, like, what's it,
No, Skyvector's free.
not Skyvector. There's one of them he keeps mentioning that.
Alright, I use GPS approach 25 right. 25 right. Transition of ROLIS. ROLIS.
Bombardier Mike Sierra X-ray, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 220. Bombardier Mike Sierra X-ray.
Boeing, contact Longing Center on 118.75.
I just got handed off the login center.
I got handed off now. I'm being told to descend 15 or 15,000. Sorry.
Longin Center, Boeing, with you, flight level 255. Boeing, Longin Center, roger.
Not me.
Oh, I left them in their seatbelts. Oh, we're descending. You can stay there.
Well, technically seatbelts is on auto, so it should shut off at a certain altitude.
No, I had mine actually on because I was in takeoff.
Boeing, contact center on 127.6. 127.6, Boeing.
Contact.
Let's see.
Boeing, with you.
Boeing Center, roger.
See, in certain spots you can find like the whole freaking book on what you need,
Right.
but they put it in sideways, so you can't rotate it. You've got this big 52-inch TV screen and you're trying to tilt your head.
3000.
Holy crap. Descend and maintain 13,000.
Descend and maintain 13,000, Boeing.
And my flight plan says to slow down to.
Runway 7R.
There's no way I'm slowing down to 150 knots. I'll slow down to 240.
When you said was
Wind
out of
is
the west,
230 at 4.
so 25 left probably. Our 25 left is for our nav.
I did GPS 25 left or right. I don't remember which.
Center, Kuiper, Papa, Hotel, Whiskey, Victor, Charlie. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Piper, Papa Hotel, Whiskey Victor Charlie, Center, cleared through the Charlie airspace. Beach Yankee Killer Bravo, traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 257, Boeing MD-80, appointment in sight.
There's a lot of planes around us.
You did the, Arnett, is your waypoints like ASPAT, DI?
Center, Uni, Hotel, Bravo, Papa, Bravo, Juliet is out of 5,545.
What are you talking about for?
Hotel Bravo, Papa Bravo,
Your
Juliet,
approach.
Center, roger, altimeter 296.
No, mine's for GPS 25 right. It's ROLUS, then ET ARU, DF095, 71, so on and so forth. Then red go.
Turn left heading 345, Mooney, Papa Bravo Juliet. Mooney, Papa Bravo Juliet. Turn left heading 330. Turn left heading 330, Mooney,
turn
Papa
to
Bravo Juliet. Mooney,
left
Papa
heading
Bravo
50.
Juliet. Turn left heading 300. Turn left heading 300, Mooney, Papa Bravo Juliet. Mooney, Papa
And
Bravo
expect
Juliet.
vectors ILS runway 25, right.
Center, World Travel 4956 Heavy.
Is that what they said to you?
That's what they said to me.
World Travel 4956 Heavy. Center, Roger.
I wonder if I can.
123.3 Fort Mooney, Papa Bravo Juliet.
It's not even letting me contact anybody.
Center, Bombardier, Delta,
Just says
Echo,
choose an option for center,
300,
then select new IFR destination or cancel IFR.
Echo Center, Roger. Altimeter 2961. Orbit 1756. Contact Logan Center on 118.75. Orbit 90684. Contact Logan 8.75.
$15,000. I think you might actually have to do the final leg yourself. It's almost midnight and I gotta get up early in the morning.
Well, fine.
Hey, by the time we land, it's gonna be almost 12:30.
Airway 5322. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
What did they just say? 25 right.
Flight level 240. Airway 5322.
ILS VATSIM Germany instrument approach chart.
3 o'clock, 4 miles at 16,600. Bombardier Clearjet report them in sight. Boeing Q report 3 miles west. Turn left heading 060. Expect vectors ILS. Runway 25. Right approach. Piper Whiskey Victor Charlie.
43 miles left, turn left heading 060. Expect vectors ILS runway 25 right.
That's what I did. Got knowledge.
Turn left heading 060. Expect vectors ILS. Runway 25. Right approach. Boeing.
I'm now descending to 9,000. The ILS chart that I have from EDEPU 5,000 on a heading of 248.
So what, do I have to break off from the
No, you
GPS?
follow the GPS just as it is, but I'm just saying.
Well, no, because it's yelling at me to turn to a heading of 060.
Yeah, do what it says and it'll bring you in and all that.
I don't trust the ATC.
Done it 4 or 5 times now in a row. No real issue. Do it how you fly the plane. Isn't that what we hear from a certain person that's, FFM, which would be 114.2.
Boeing is type Boeing 757, 12 miles southeast of Echo Delta
2,000, so I want to drop my speed down maybe a little bit.
Copy, Boeing.
Bring it down to about 245. I turned to 105, yes, I copy.
Airway 5322, climb and maintain flight level 320. Strike 4 Tower, Boeing is 30 miles west with Delta to land. Boeing, Strike 4 Tower, slide right, traffic, runway 25 right, altimeter 2967. Enter right, traffic, runway 25 right, Boeing.
Altimeter 2991. Left heading 75.
See, they told you 2991, but they told me 2967.
296. Okay. Your in-game ATC?
Yeah.
Then follow that because that's what's going to be yelling at you. Did acknowledge. All right. Send. Zero.
Alright. I've activated my approach. Christ, I should have activated my approach like 30 miles ago. Cannot wait to get back. Not at 8,000. So, 230.
Just about looped around the airport. Yard on turn, heading 220. Send me 4,000.
Frankfurt Tower, orbit 13907, ready for IFR departure, runway 25.
Orbit 13907, clear for takeoff. Runway 25 right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25 right, orbit 13907.
Step 60. 15. 25. No, I do not want to declare missed approach yet.
Orbit 13907, contact Frankfurt departure on 118.45.
Right.
Going to 118.45, orbit
What else do I need?
13907.
IF. Next page.
What's that one?
Okay.
Hi, Anshul. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yes, thanks for stopping in. We are coming into Frankfurt right now. Concentrating severely on that.
You wouldn't know it though, because well, you can't see the damn ground, but it's down there somewhere.
It's down there.
I'm assuming. Oh look, there's some ground.
The ground. As long as it's not too much ground.
At this point, I either land or I crash. Either way, I need to go to bed. Possibly the airport right here. Right there, we're seeing through the clouds a little bit. Let's go down to 3. How low are these clouds? I'm going down to 3,000 feet and I still can't. I'm at 5,200 and still can't see the ground.
You have active weather. I don't. I've got clear skies at the moment.
Holy crap, that's a big tower right there. There's some buildings. You can kind of see things through the clouds, but it's not like it's...
I've got no jet, no ILS.
Bravo Tower, will travel 9669, ready to go, runway 25, right, IFR, domain.
World travel 9669er, clear for takeoff. Runway 25 right.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, right,
Gears going
will
down.
travel 9669er.
Flaps all the way down.
Frankfurt Tower, Pacifica 5746 is 11 miles east inbound ILS. Runway 25 left approach. Pacifica 5746, Frankfurt Tower, make straight in. Runway 25 left, altimeter 296 east. Fly straight in. Runway 25 left, Pacifica 5746.
If I go any lower to see the ground, I might as well just park on the side of the road and let everybody walk.
I must have the wrong ILS.
I haven't picked up ILS at all. Usually I at least
Yeah.
up. That's okay. That's what they make GPS for.
Which one of us is normally the last one to yank it off GPS and hand fly it?
You.
Right. I'm hand flying it already.
I would. I just don't know where the hell I am. I mean, literally, all I get are like little glimpses of
Runway 25 left.
ground every now and then. Other than that, it's nothing but the clouds.
Runway 25 left.
It's great for everybody who's watching. All they can see is just gray.
Boeing cleared to land. Runway 25 right. Caution the Boeing MD-80 landing. Runway 25 left. World travel 9669er. Contact Frankfurt departure on 118.45. Cleared to land. Runway 25 right. Boeing.
Yeah.
118.45, will travel 9669er.
It's not often we haven't heard that in a while from
What?
me. Sync rate.
Give it time. It's only a matter of time. The other thing I haven't heard in a long time is your Morse code.
Haven't heard what?
Your Morse code from your
Yeah,
nav radios.
been turning them off because someone keeps going, can't you turn that stuff off?
Yeah, that's me
I
and
don't-
Zig.
Yeah, it's because normally I'm trying to have it on and it's not. I'm low.
Yeah, I got 2 turns before I'm on final. I'm gonna try and look up ILS real quick on this.
You know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
Auto brake. Other than that, left of center, but hit the runway.
Was it 26 right?
25 right.
Pacifica 5746, turn next taxiway.
Laps up.
Uh, 249. One 111.35. See if that did.
Pacifica 5746, turn next taxiway.
Okay, so laps are up. Turn
Pacifica
left.
5746, contact ground on 121.8. 121.8. Pacifica 5746.
Getting something here. Taxi to gates.
Oh, that's not right either. Why the hell put it up if it's not right? Or it's right now, and they changed it since this game was made back in the Stone Ages.
Yeah. One thing is not correlating correctly. Alright.
Guys, this game's older than some of the people who play it.
That's me and you.
Huh?
And that's like us. It's not that old, but it's pretty darn old.
It's not old to us, but it's because we're old.
You're old. I'm not old.
No, it's because you keep plugging yourself in via USB to your computer.
How do you expect to get updates if you don't? Okay, so
Can we turn anytime this week?
Frankfurt. Taxi 2.
I know this has just been a riveting stream for everybody. I mean, hell, you've seen gray, and more gray.
See an Airbus coming in. But that's not you.
Nope.
There've been some interesting flights coming in. You know, you've had gray, you've had to go around, you've just about wrecked it. I've just about wrecked it.
on return.
Well, if nothing else, on Tuesday you can fly a C-47 and have all sorts of gauges to watch and stuff to deal with, and you can even have Ernie talking to you.
Okay.
Flight 4 Tower, orbit 7149er, is 11 miles northeast. Inbound ILS, runway 25, right approach. Orbit 7149er, Frankfurt Tower, make straight in, runway 25, right, altimeter 2960. Fly straight in, runway 25, right, orbit 7149er.
Let me slow down now so I can start deploying flaps.
Tell you what, we've landed at some massively large airports.
Alright, 5-degree flaps.
Oh, other traffic. Wow.
Orbit 7149er, cleared to land, runway 25, right, follow Boeing 757 on final. Cleared to land, runway 25, right, orbit 7149er.
And I just saw something coming in from the corner of my eye. Is that you coming in yet?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay.
There's 15. Considering I can't even see the runway and there's hills all around me, I can't go any. I don't want to go any lower and smack into the side of one. Going down to 2,000.
Orbit 7149er, go around.
Alright. Control J. And then,
Going around, orbit 7149er. Orbit 7149er, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.45.
seatbelts off.
118.45, orbit 7149er.
Power off to the engines.
Frankfurt Tower, World Travel 6824, ready to go. Runway 25, right, IFR to Neomate. World Travel 6824, hold short, runway 25, right. Traffic is Boeing 757 on final.
Hi, Darkfire. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Travel 682
So off down.
That's 20.
Good there. Are you going to move the rest of the way over there?
What now?
Oh, the jetway. I was just wondering if it was going to finish coming the rest of the way over to the plane or not. It's not representing as...
Don't see any runways. Guessing I'm lined up on one.
Alright, so... keep forgetting this.
This. Can't see the damn runways. Must be one right at my 12 o'clock.
Stand by for the moment.
Just skirting the edge of some rain.
Air traffic, Draco. Good thing to see with Draco. Gears down.
I almost always remember my gears.
Yeah. You're the gentleman that I fly with that I don't have to remind about landing gear.
Who are you calling a gentleman? Take that back.
Okay, all right. You're the monkey I don't have to remind about landing gear. Better?
I guess.
You're doing a slightly better approach than I am. Your GPS?
Yep.
Okay.
Thing is, I still can't see a runway. Oh, wait, is that something there? Yeah, I think that's runway.
See, because of the different weather, I see it. I'm watching from over your wing and I can see it. I'm going, what do you mean you can't see a runway?
I got clouds and everything in front of me.
Yeah.
Sure, auto brake is armed. 2.
Yeah, because I forgot that. But I flipped it on after we hit the ground.
Flaps 30. Landing speed 137. So as soon as it gives me the light, go flaps 30. Either the low landing speed of this plane is highly exaggerated, or this plane produces a lot of lift. Those buildings.
My,
There's downtown Frankfurt, I'm guessing. I don't know, I've never been there.
I haven't either. See, you've got the weather, I've got the Orbix. We should mash the two together and see what we get.
Well, you sooner or later, either you or Zig will. Christ, can we stop ascending at 1,500 feet?
Do you see the lights?
Nope.
Pappy lights for me say they're all red.
Okay, that means what? I
You're
can't
low.
remember.
You're low.
At 1,000 feet, I'm low.
You're a little low for the approach, but
Alright, they're just now somewhat starting to show up. Alright, I'm just gonna let it fly for just a few minutes until well enough to take off the autopilot. When I can actually see the runways better. Okay. Autopilot off. Speed off. That's off. That's off. Got outer marker. I just now picked up the ILS.
oh, better late than no. It's not better
No.
late.
Getting some crosswind. It's like, 'cause I feel like I'm getting blown around.
94 Tower, Viper, Foxtrot, Lima, Foxtrot, November.
I mean, according to this, I'm right on the glide slope.
ILS, runway 25, left.
Happy lights are set telling me different.
Foxtrot, Lima, Foxtrot, November, Juliet, Frankfurt Tower, fly straight in, runway 25 left, altimeter 2969er.
Fly straight in, runway 25, left. Viper, Foxtrot, November, Juliet.
Rudder.
There's a Dash 8 sitting back there parked in parking. Nicely done. I'll be right back. There's something weird going on outside.
Okay. Okay. So there's that.
Boeing, exit runway when able.
Alright.
Boeing, contact ground on 121.8. Going to
And we're gonna go park at a
121.8 Boeing.
gate.
Frankfurt ground, Boeing, taxi to the gate. Boeing, taxi to gate Bravo, Port 1, using taxiway Alpha Tango Oscar, Mike Tango Oscar, Alpha Golf November Echo. Taxiing to gate Bravo, Port 1, using taxiway Alpha Tango Oscar, Mike Tango Oscar, Alpha Golf November Echo, Boeing.
Okay, I'm back. And my suggestion is this. If you have the choice of going out, drinking with your friends, becoming highly drunk and wrecking your car, or playing Flight Sim, I suggest Flight Sim. Farm Sim, anything.
Well, they're playing Wreck Car Sim.
No, they got to pay for that afterwards.
Well, don't you have to pay for all simulators?
Okay, not the same amount, because before too long they're going to get caught, and that's thousands. Well, shit. I think BP said that he's paid thousands for his Flight Sim, hasn't he? Yep. All right. But this might be actually more fun. I don't know. I've never seen drunk turn out to be fun. All right, so we've got passengers off. Passengers probably loading. Flight plan. Load. Frankfurt to Tegel, open.
Do they send me far enough away?
No, that's what I was saying. These are some massive airports that we've landed at. Um,
Alright. Damn. No, I actually have nothing against the 757, except for the fact that it's not my 377.
yeah. No, and it's fine. There's a couple things that, are different to deal with, but do I need to start up engines before it'll give me? Okay, well, I've made it to here. Come on.
Frankfurt ground.
Do me a favor, don't push back.
Quebec Yankee uniform with Lima, ready to taxi.
No, that's exactly what I want to do right now.
Tango, Quebec Yankee uniform, taxi to and hold short of runway 25 left via taxiway Sierra 4 Sierra, Foxtrot Tango Oscar Charlie.
Is that where you're supposed to go?
Yep. Think I would have found you any other way?
That's where I was supposed to go to, but I picked this one because it had a gate.
Tango Oscar Charlie Delta, Piper Quebec Yankee uniform. Piper Quebec Yankee
Okay,
uniform. Hold
so
position,
that
on
is
ground.
the end of my flight for tonight.
Hold position, Piper
So,
Quebec Yankee uniform.
thank you everybody who stopped in. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also check out everybody else in the Monkey Show. I think Moondog's gonna do one more flight on stream. So if you guys
Yeah,
want to
I'm gonna
hop over
finish
his channel is linked in the in my main channel page, and I just said channel like 4 times in 3 seconds. That's got to be some type of record.
Probably not, but yeah.
And check us out every Tuesday and Saturday when we do more Flight Sim. 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, so extrapolate your time from those times. And I will see you all later. Thanks a lot.
See ya.